this is a medical horror story that hopefully you'll never see. It's a transplant that turned blue within minutes during the surgery. The reason? Pre-existing IgG antibodies from a prior sensitization will attack the donor's endothelium the moment that the blood flows in. And it's a type 2 hypersensitivity at work. It's your complement activation, capillary thrombosis, and no perfusion. And so what's the result? We get a cyanotic, non-functioning graft before the surgery is even over. This is why cross-matching for the HLA and the ABO antigens is not just, red tape. It's like life and death necessity for that precious organ to be used properly. So it's a hyperacute. This is going to be, so the timeline is very important. Your hyperacute's minutes to hours. Your acute is usually less than 6 months, and then your chronic is months to years. Okay, so we got a type 2 hypersensitivity that happens in minutes, and so this is going to be our hyperacute, and still in the OR. Type 2 hypersensitivity, so it's antibody mediated, IgG, is going to be due to these anti-HLA or anti-ABO antibodies from a previous blood transfusion, pregnancy, or a transplant. The gross findings will be mottled. That's what I'd like to say, the mottled. Cyanotic graft with no urine output. And on histology, you'll see the fibrinoid necrosis and your capillary thrombosis. And how do you prevent this? You can actually just totally prevent this through your ABO and your HLA antigens. So a woman has a kidney transplant, develops cyanotic mottled graft within minutes, and it's going to be hyperacute. So the answer is preformed recipient antibodies against your donor antigens. This is a type 2 hypersensitivity reaction. Okay, how about activation of T cells? That's going to be your acute. It's going to occur days to weeks. Mast cell degranulation, that's a type 1 hypersensitivity. That's your allergies. That's not going to be transplant rejections here. We're talking about big stuff. We're talking about organs just into your body. So no, not quite allergies. Graft versus host disease occurs when the donor T cells attack the recipient. And that's going to be seen when you have a lot of T cells, so like a bone marrow transplant. Renal artery stenosis happens over time and would not happen instantly in the OR. So hopefully this helps distinguishing between hyperacute, acute, and chronic. What do the other ones look like? So we said hyperacute is going to be your mottled cyanosis, your fibrinoid necrosis, and also thrombotic occlusions. What's your acute? So the acute is going to have CD4 deposition, neutrophilic, infiltrate, necrotizing vasculitis. Chronic, what is that going to be? Vascular wall thickening, luminal narrowing, interstitial fibrosis. Okay, those are the big things to remember for each of them. Hyperacute, minutes to hours, acute, less than 6 months, and then chronic, months to years. All right, if this is helpful, then like and subscribe. It'd be awesome. I'd love to get to 200 subscribers.